What is going on, guys? It's your boy Playmaker Zay back with another YouTube video. One of my first ones in a long time, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been slacking. But nonetheless, I'm back to help you motherfuckers scale your music, okay? So in this video, we're gonna talk about the four things you must understand about branding, to grow as an artist. So before we get into it, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube shit. Let's just get to it. So newsflash to you guys, music is not just the main thing that matters. Sometimes it's the shit around the artist besides the music. We all know some artists these days that are popping off, that got all the money, got all the bitches, got all the platinum records, the record deal, the tour, and they're fucking ass. They garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just fucking awful. We've been there. But the reason they popped off is because maybe they got lucky, had a viral song, but it's everything around them. So today we're talking about the four keys that you must understand to help you grow or to help you alongside your music grow. Okay? So without further ado, here are the four foundational branding elements every artist must lock in on to stand out, build a fan base, and grow in today's saturated music market. So, number one, your personal style, your clothing, hairs, and accessories. Guys, I get on TikTok and I get on Instagram and people talk to me, people DM me, and they say, "Hey, how's my music?" And I say, sometimes I say it's ass, and I say, "Get the fuck out of here, because you're garbage." But also sometimes I say, "Hey, man, your music's good, but your branding's off." And they say, "What do you mean by that?" I say, "Well, you're literally on the internet looking insane, looking crazy, promoting your music. What artist has established, from Drake to Lil Baby to Sabrina Carpenter, gets on the internet and looks crazy? I'm not talking about actual like physical attractiveness, but more so everything around them, their fit, you know what I'm saying, their hair, if they had no chains on or not. They always look put together in that capacity. You guys need to do that more. You guys are getting on the internet looking regular. You must understand psychology. People always buy into what they think is a finished product. So when you get on the internet looking crazy, looking regular, they're gonna think, okay, this is just a guy that's literally just on the internet in his mom's house trying to become a rapper, whatever. But if you look the part and your visual style has a good first impression, they will appreciate you and take you more seriously musically. Okay? A distinct and consistent look makes you instantly recognizable and also strengthens your brand identity. So, for example, when we think of Tyler Creator, forever, Tyler Creator's always had bright colors, really vintage look, had a really creative personality, things like that. You can think about as far as actual ASAP Rocky was always, the braids to the side, the streetwear, the fashion. You associate fashion with Rocky. That helps you brand. Ice Spice helps you brand yourself as an artist so that people buy into you beyond the music. That's why Ice Spice can sell bullshit albums for like 12K first week, but still make a gang of money with like fashion lines and endorsements because people have bought into her already. Okay, so increase and better your personal style. Make sure you get on the internet looking good. Make sure you look the part. If you're a rapper, look like a rapper, or at least in your distinct way. If you're a singer, look like a singer. Look like the girls you see on at the Grammys. These pop girls look like them to what you can do within your own life right now. Of course, they have a bunch of resources, but that should be the mold that you look for. I'm not saying not be yourself, but your personal style and your appearance in general. I'm gonna get to that to the next point as well. Your appearance in general will help you out when growing as an artist. If you look like a crazy regular dude or regular girl, no one's going to buy into you and not take you seriously. Personal style is a major W. Make sure you focus on that. Two, facial grooming your appearance. Now this is your haircut, your skin, your facial hair. You must make sure your grooming style gives you trust and visual clarity. Even gritty artists who look raw are usually intentional with this. Do you think Chief Keef, when he has his dreads all in front of his face, looking like 300, you know what I'm saying? You think that's just who he is? Sure. But do you not think it's intentional? That's his appearance. His fans like that. His dreads are down. He's like, he doesn't give a fuck. He's like, he's just a regular guy just like us. He's like a fucking from the hood just like us. You must understand your listener avatar to focus your facial grooming and appearance like that. For example, Drake, always clean cut. Always clean cut. If Drake came around and got a bunch of face tats, now I know he has one like right here, like a bunch of face tats, crazy ass hair, looking crazy as fuck, his base being majority women, or not majority women, but a big portion of women, that would fade because all his music aligns with this playboy type style, but you look fucking insane. So that matters as well. Brent Fayez always has the hair everywhere, minimalistic, the facial hair is growing. That also reflects how he's mysteriously perceived and how his music is perceived. All these things matter. You might think I'm crazy for saying this. These things matter. Having a consistent and intentional look makes your brand look more professional and refined. It looks like it's artistically in place as well. So make sure between these two, you find you a personal style that works for you, that is distinct, that can make you stand out as a product. As a product, you are a product. So you must want to stand out like a product. Personal style, and make sure your face does everything look good. I'm not saying we have to be Michael B. Jordan, but at the same time, we want to make sure we're looking presentable and brandable to the masses. Okay, and this doesn't mean you have to be clean cut particularly, but you need to find what works for you. Lil Yachty found what works for him. He had red hair when he came out. That worked for him. That was his facial appearance and a facial grooming appearance. So I say I'm not trying to be a pretty boy, Chris Brown type shit, but find what works for you and then lock in on it and make that your consistent image so people always remember who the fuck you are. 3, a content style. Your content you're posting right now, whether it's on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, Facebook, it shouldn't feel random. You should have a consistent structure, aesthetic, and emotional tone. And by the way, I'm going to link this document so you can look at it after this video. This is a true training, but after the video, you can look at it more in depth. You want to have a consistent content style. Consistency equals memorability. The more consistent your content type is, it's easier for people to binge it and share it. This is very true. Right now, a lot of you guys just hopping on TikTok once every 3 days, posting bullshit. No effort, no thought, just bullshit. And that's why you're not getting no likes or views. Okay? So find something that is worth binging for people. Have a content feel, have a signature feel. Once you have that, the algorithm will start focusing and working in your favor because your fans will watch longer. If they see that, okay, it's a signature style, people are fucking with it. Now they know who to put it in front of and how it can actually be effective, and they view it as good content. TikToks and Instagram are businesses. They want to promote good content. So if you are not getting a bunch of views right now, it's because they don't view your content as good content. It's that simple. So have a signature content style. For example, DDG had a bunch of vlogs and lifestyle with his music journey. It made people want to invest in him. Obviously, a following beforehand, so maybe it's a bad example, but he had a style how he did things. JVKE had highly quality cinematic edits with emotional lyrics that equated to millions of views and a consistent brand trust. Imagine what you can do with 1 million views. These all come together. There's not one truly that's above each other. They all come together. So that's the signature content style right there. And then lastly, your audience match. You gotta make sure your music and your look and content aligns with your target audience. For example, if you're making emotional music, and I think it's what happened with the dude Forbats too. Emotional music, but your image is I'm looking like a gangster rapper. It's not gonna connect. It's not gonna connect. Okay, so if your music is saying one thing, but your content and visuals are saying something else, people will scroll past, or if they buy in, they'll buy out real quick. Because nothing's keeping them there. Everything you do needs to spark directly to a specific type of fan. I mean, speak directly, excuse me. Fans need to feel your music is made for them, like you're speaking directly to them in their lives, in their vibe, in their world. Confused branding kills momentum Clarity creates connection. People must know who you are. For example, Summer Walker. Her music is really emotional. It's paired with dark minimalistic visuals and raw vulnerable content. It screams heartbreak healing. All of her content she's posted, she might be posting the videos and stuff and pictures, but at the same time what she goes through. These are things that her base relate to, so they appreciate her music more. Okay? Destroy Lonely. His rage style music is paired with a dark fashion, mysterious energy, and curated visuals. The whole brand speaks to an anti-mainstream alt kids. Playboy Cardi, Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson. That's all they are. They from the clothes to the music to how they go about their shit, bro. It's a direct audience match. Okay, if they were fucking around, dressing like Chief Keef, and every once in a while make music like Drake, like every 5 songs, their image would be completely different. And that just shows you the power of how these little things shift everything. I promise to God, if Destroying Lonely didn't have dreads, he made a Drake song, R&B song every fucking 3 songs, and he did all the interviews in the world. All his allure, all the shit that he built with how he's doing it right now will be gone because fans are fickle. Everything he's doing branding wise has created who he is. So if he takes 1 or 2 things out, things are totally different. Totally different. So keep that in mind. Make sure everything matches what your audience wants. Okay, your music, your look, and your content. And make sure it aligns with the target fan, and you will be fine. So the final word, and once again, I'm gonna put all this in a document and put it in the bio. If you're serious about growing as an artist, you can't just make your music. You must understand everything else. Your look, the sound, and how you present yourself. You gotta be intentional. You have to be aware of that. People are seeing you and you're getting their first impression. So musically aside, you have to put yourself in best position. Because as we can see, sometimes music don't keep motherfuckers around in this game. But know what it does? Image, content, how people perceive you. That's why Rocky hasn't dropped that album in like 7 fucking years. But when he drops, it's gonna go crazy because fuck Rihanna. He has created a lane and an image and a niche of people due to how he goes about his shit, how he speaks, what he wears, how his content is, that will come and ride for him. Keep that in mind. That's all for this video. Very quick. I'm gonna link this document down in the bio. If you want to learn how you can automate your music marketing for $3 an hour with your own personal marketing team, $3 an hour. Literally, we're all working for you 24/7. Go to my bio as well, scalewithgp.com. Watch the video. It's 10 minutes long. It explains how we do everything for literally $3 to $4 a fucking hour. It's your boy Playmaker Zay. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.